Hello. What do you mean by what? Yeah, I'm good, thanks. So I'm going to be streaming probably over an hour of Fallout New Vegas again. Oh yeah, I've got the battle rifle if that's what you're asking. The Grand. So I've been playing a bit since the last stream just so I could get some more money and ammunition and everything. So I was doing the thing where I was killing the Deathclaws. I think there's still 1 or 2 left in the quarry. So I'm going to go deal with them now. Now it's exactly what the title says it is, Fallout New Vegas. Yeah, there's a Deathclaw. I don't think I'm able to hit him through there. Hello, Mike. I was watching the I bought Zombie Flesh Eaters on Blu-ray, or Zombie 2 as it's known in some places, and that was a very good restoration. And it's got loads and loads of special features on that Blu-ray, so I'll start watching some of them at some point. If you're responding to somebody, you're going to have to mention who you're responding to, because it's pointless just putting question marks and things in the comments when I have no idea who people are responding to and things when they say that. The only thing is, on the Blu-ray of Zombie Flesh Eaters, you can actually see how they did some of the makeup, where you can see like some of the actors have kind of like a net over their head, and then that net's been, you know, completely made up, which you wouldn't obviously be able to see on the DVD or VHS versions, but on the Blu-ray the picture quality is good enough that you can actually make stuff like that out. Yeah, it doesn't bother me because I kind of like seeing how they did some effects, but I think that's the problem once you start getting into like 1080p and 4K. If they're really good restorations or whatever, then some of the practical effects become obvious where things are. There's also the issue you have in some Blu-ray releases and things where they're like a bigger aspect ratio widescreen than they were intended to be seen at. So you get this kind of issue where you can actually see like things that are meant to be off camera, but you can see them in frame because you're watching like the super widescreen or whatever they call it.
You need something? If it comes from anyone else, I'd say they were drunk and crazy. But that look in your eyes, I believe you. I could pay you, but it ain't much for what you pulled off. I'll get on the ham radio first thing and tell people all about you.
Well, you can buy this very cheaply now, and Fallout 3 very cheaply. There's no reason not to get them. I'll mention this now. I'm not saying anybody's done it yet, but if there are people trying to give out spoilers or stuff like that, I'm just going to block them, because it says in the FAQ not to do that, and I generally get people every stream when I'm streaming a game who can non-stop, you know, can't help themselves even when you say not to, keep going, oh, go to this place and do this, or go to that place and do that, or this character does this or whatever. So as soon as I see anybody make a message like that on this stream, I'm just blocking them. Well, the game has multiple endings anyway, you can't really spoil the ending of this game. But I've constantly been getting people, you know, when you're doing anything, saying, oh, you can go in this spot and you can find this in this container or whatever.
This is a dangerous place, human, especially for your kind. I suggest you turn. You must have heard her radio broadcast. The why a human would follow her invitation here is beyond me, unless you didn't listen very closely. The voice on the radio belongs to Tabitha, the supreme commander of Black Mountain, or as she calls it, the state of Utopia. She took control of this place almost 2 years ago. The super mutants here do whatever she says, and she says humans are to be killed on sight. Help would improve the odds. Help might just make the difference. Alright, if you're good enough at what you do to meet me in the village up near the peak, we can talk further. I'll have a plan by the time I see you, if I see you. Good luck. It's going to be a lot harder for you to get up there than it will be for me.
Oh, evening, Richard. What do you mean, why did I start? Do you mean, why did I start doing YouTube videos? Because it's a hobby and I get enjoyment out of it and I make money from it? I might get the shotgun one. I'll get a super sledge because they're worth quite a bit if I sell them to traders. does the light machine gun use 5.56 then? Yeah, it does, okay. I've got the Bozar now, so I might just sell the light machine guns. Yeah, it doesn't really do enough damage to super mutants. I don't know why this would be the best live stream you've ever watched. I guess you haven't watched very many. I might go back to a trader at some point and sell a load of stuff and get some repairs done. After some of the enemies I've been fighting, the super mutants don't actually seem all that tough. Oh, another light machine gun. That's worth 5 grand, so that's pretty good when I sell it. Right, just a second, what I'm just going to do is pause the game and change my fan profile on my computer, because annoyingly it's set to the balanced one. The temperature's obviously between two things, where it keeps revving up and down. There we go. So it just annoys me when it does that. I don't mind when it's actually stuck on a single fan speed, but when it actually revs up and down constantly because the temperature keeps fluctuating between 2 points, it's really annoying. Let's see what this does then. Ah, yeah, it doesn't do all that much damage to them, so no point using it. Just a waste of 5.56 ammo. No, you're obviously not blocked if you're posting a comment on the video. Yeah, this is a good place to harvest light machine guns, apparently. Definitely sell those when I get further up the mountain. Not sure what happened there, but okay. Doom isn't made by Bethesda though. Nor is this actually. No, Bethesda just published it. It's made by id Software. You're asking very weird questions, Jurek. I'm not sure what you're asking, really. Oh, he's caught on a rock. Can you use a sledgehammer to repair a super sledge? No. Okay. Drop the sledgehammer then. Thought I just picked up another super sledge. That's weird. Never mind. Oops, I shot Boone in the head. Oh. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, well, I think we're all alright, thank you. Sometimes as well, comments just randomly won't come through, because sometimes you might say something and YouTube has it on some sort of banned word list and it just hides the comment from everybody. so even mods and me can't see comments like that. Oh, crap. Right, let's deal with this guy. Oh. Let's see if I can get that out of his arm. Ah, there we go. Favourite type of shotgun in the game or real life? Right, now I've got the shortcut to Black Mountain unlocked, I'm going to go to Gunrunners, sell all my stuff and then come back. Just so I've got loads more inventory space. In real life, probably...
Welcome, sir or madam. Do you wish to purchase something?
I mean, I quite like pump shotguns, although obviously I'm in the UK, so I can't, well, to be honest, we can get shotguns in the UK, but I quite like things like, what they called, things like the Benelli Supernova, and things like, you know, the Mossberg, the famous Mossberg one, can't think of its number, and the Remington, is it 870?
I am ready.
Right, now what I'll do is buy some ammo off of him. Actually, I'll buy some combat armor as well to repair mine. I'm seeing if he's got any upgrades for any of the guns I use a lot. Oh, trail carbine scope, I'll definitely buy that. And ammo. Let's buy all the 308 rounds, all the 357 rounds, and all the 44 Magnum rounds. Now I can sell my light machine guns. Should sell a mini nuke, minigun. All missiles, there we go, and that's close to all the money he's got. Let's save the game. I wouldn't really know, to be honest, but if people make really weird, creepy comments, I just block them, so that's a simple answer for you. I'm not really a prepper. I have basic kind of food preps and things like that, but I wouldn't really call that prepping. in a sense. That's just being sensible. Oh, 520 bottle caps. Yeah, I know I've got radiation poisoning because this is a radioactive area. Oh, there he is.
A pleasant surprise to see you. Whatever you...
So as much as I don't like to talk about politics in this stream, is everybody else happy that Theresa May's got horribly voted down in Parliament again? I am. Will not answer that, King of Clubs, because that would be putting me in legal trouble if I answered questions like that. So don't ask anything like that again. I don't remember how you turn this off now. You're welcome to tell me how you turn it off in the comments, because obviously I'm asking rather than people just shouting it out. Yeah, I heard that, but the problem is that if I just sold them from behind a counter, it wouldn't matter about people stealing them, would it? So again, it's just going to cause problems for people who have legitimate uses for buying them, and it's not going to do anything to stop knife crime. I can't get in there without the key. If it's a 20mm night vision scope, if you're on about crossbows, then yes. Oh, that's the point. With my trail carbine, mod trail carbine scope. There we go. Let me just play a. I can't turn those to the other direction, can I? Which one's you on about, the yellow vests or what?
reminder of your ultimate authority and power for our listeners. I see.
I like how it says it's very hard when the password's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
What's he up to?
Don't get on enough. So can I go now?
Well, you can get the very cheap things like the BSA or /Gammo Hornets, which are like about a 10-foot pound 22 brake barrel for about £100. I'd recommend one of those.
Alrighty then. If by some chance you want to find me again, and if by some... Oh,
Oh, yeah.
sure, boss. I'd be happy to...
Just out £3 grand, might as well, because I'm going to have a load of money coming in soon. And then the actual armour I'm wearing, I have the other one to repair it with, don't I? There we go. Alright, that's in good condition now. Excellent. Don't suppose there's anything in here, is there, that lets me turn the radio off? No, I can't flick that one. Oh, at least something's happening now. Oh, there's another one. Ah, there's Tabitha. Yeah, let's use the shotgun. Now and again. I don't think I've been camping in a couple of years, but I do now and again go camping, yeah. Yeah, I play games sometimes. I'm trying to get into the habit of streaming games more often, because when it's a game like this I enjoy playing. No reason not to, really. I don't want a sledgehammer, no, I'll drop that in a minute. That's regular sledgehammer, yeah. Alright, drop the sledgehammer. And repair that super sledge and that super sledge. Oh yeah, cheers Mike. Oh, thanks for the invite, I might at some point. I'm meant to be meeting Mike at some point, but that'll both be when we're obviously free to do it. I like how I can somehow open this case despite the fact it's under another one. Right, cool. Now let's go to another trader then and flog off a load of this stuff. There's trade of a load of money at 188 trading post, isn't there? Where's the NPC that's normally here?
Hey there.
See if they've got a lot of money or ammo on them. 6706, so that's enough to sell some of the stuff. Okay, so weapons. I'll definitely buy all their 12 gauge ammo. Oh, stim packs and Radaway. Right, I'll just see if there's anything I can take back to get this to right. Let's take one of the super sledges off and then put the hunting rifle back on. Okay, so then 1,700. No, I've not got anything close, so I don't want to give them anything for free. Right, okay, that will do for now then. I was wondering where that NPC is that has all the ammo. Ah, there we go.
I've still got guns in it.
Yeah, I do need guns and ammo. Right, buy all the 308. And a body armor piercing, why not? I'll buy the damaged combat armor for repairing my own combat armor. No, but she doesn't have barely any ammo left. Oh, okay. Right, anyway, she's got enough caps that I can at least sell off my super sledge. And my other super sledge. And then I'll sell the other... Oh, is that everything now? Yeah, because I'm going to be using a trail carbine, aren't I? Ah, good. Okay.
It's always good for business when the NCR scores a victory.
Now, what I'm going to do is, as well as repairing my armour, I want to, I thought I bought another set of combat armour. Or did that somehow not go through? Which one did I buy that from?
Is there some reason I should be...
Oh.
Am I selling? You might be onto something. Take a look.
Oh, this guy's got ammo at least. That's...
Pleasure doing business with you. Bye.
Oh, he's blocking the doorway. Brilliant. So which one was it that I thought had the combat armor?
Hey there. Sure.
Not this one. This guy's only got stuck in the fucking door, hasn't he?
It's always good for business when the NCR scores a victory like the one at Nelson.
till daylight. Yeah, that's good, Richard. Oh no, I bet that trader's actually stood somewhere else now. Ah yeah, by a van. Truck, whatever you'd call that.
I've still got guns and ammo. Going. So I hooked up with a couple of...
Yeah, there we go, I finally got that thing. Right, that's in very good condition now. And I've got loads of ammo for my guns, excellent. Well, I've finally got this with a scope, so let's go test this. Right, let's do a save now. I'm sort of got all the equipment I want, and let's go test this on something. Just thinking where'd be a good place to go to test it. I can go to Cottonwood Cove, but I don't think I can go to the Legion base yet, otherwise I'd just go there and wipe them all out. The armour I really want to get in this is the like NCR one with the duster and the gas mask. But I can't remember how long in the game it is until you can actually regularly start picking that up. Because although this doesn't have anywhere near as much level scaling as some of the other Fallout games, a lot of the armour and weapons is still level scaled to the point where you won't start seeing traders stock them and things to a certain point into the game. Ah, that's good. Yeah, that's a clever idea. If it's, you know, completely safe to reuse the ammo, I guess that's a good way of doing it. I kind of want one of those Legion hit squads to come after me now I've got such good equipment. Oh, there we go. Speaking of the devil. Oh, I missed at that close range. Yeah, what key did I have my shotgun down to? There we go. There we are. Right, let's put repair up a bit and speech up a bit. And the good news is they're all dropping trail carbines now, which means I can repair my trail carbines with them. Oh, a pistol that shoots 50 cal ammunition, okay. And super sledge, why not? Bit more of one of them over here. Oh, he's got a hunting shotgun, so I can repair my hunting shotgun with that. That's the same bit of that one. Yes, much better guns now. Hunting shotgun, which is fairly good. I still prefer the riot shotgun, or whatever it's called, or the combat shotgun, the auto shotgun, or semi-auto shotgun you get later on. But hunting shotgun's pretty good for now. The Bozar thing, whatever that is, the like basically the 5.56 assault rifle. That's alright. Obviously the Grand, which is great, and the trail carbine with scope on it, so that does a lot of damage and is pretty accurate. And then I've got, you know, some of the other guns with just loads of ammo for them, like this. Yeah, I think I remember you, BBD. I can't remember what sort of comments you made, but yeah, I've already been to Quarry Junction. That was right at the beginning of this stream, funnily enough. Well, generally people do end up talking about gas masks quite a lot when I'm streaming or in the regular comments, so that's not surprising. That's not what I can go. That's the Bozar, it's called, from the Gunrunner's Arsenal DLC, because I've got the Game of the Year edition, or whatever it's called, of this that includes all the DLC with it. But it's like a 5.56 assault rifle, basically. It's a really expensive gun. It cost me like 25,000 caps, but it seems like it's a pretty good gun for taking out everything up to the medium level enemies. So seeing if I can see anywhere where there's sort of regular enemies to demonstrate how effective this is, because obviously guys in super heavy armour, like the assassins that keep coming after me, it's not very good against them, but it is good against like bugs and things like that. That's very cool. What particular World War I masks did you get? Oh, hope the game's not frozen. I think the game's frozen. Right, hopefully you can still hear me. I'll just terminate the EXE and start it up again. Well, they're saying that I've been on nearly an hour, but I wanted to play a bit more than an hour tonight, so let's kill the Fallout New Vegas EXE. Because the problem, of course, with Fallout New Vegas is, because it runs on bloody Gamebryo engine, the longer you play it, the more memory leaks you get, and then the more crashes you get. So when you start a new game, you bet it runs really well. And then it always gets to the stage where when I've invested like 30-40 hours on a single character, the game just crashes every 5 minutes. Right, it should be back up pretty soon. Yeah, there we go. You've not said what mask it was, though. You said it came with the helmet too, but you've not said what the mask was. Right, I'm going to have to fight those Legion guys again now, aren't I? Cool. So it's like a Soviet one, is it, from that period? I suppose it would have to be, wouldn't it, if it's Come on, Boone, give me a hand shooting these guys. show you the bows. Oh, never mind. Just gonna show you the bows are quickly shooting those guys, but now they're dead. That's already a bit of one I've looted. Alright, let's go back to the outpost up there. Sell all the excess stuff I've got. That's cool. I'm not actually technically in a faction yet, but the faction that's the closest, sort of friendliest one to me is the NCR.
Hey there. Need anything?
How much damage does this do per shot then? 25, or I'll sell that. I won't sell that hunting shotgun because I'll use it to repair the other one. Actually, if I can get... no, actually I won't sell it. Right, now let's repair my stuff using those ones. Right, cool. Let's get that guy who does repairs. I might as well just get all my equipment in tip-top condition. At the moment, like, the Legion are completely hostile to me because I've been shooting them on sight.
Been doing a lot of good work.
Repair all, yeah. 3 grand doesn't seem like a lot now. But saying that, do any of these people have a load of 44 ammo? Because I'd like to buy a load of 44 ammo. Just so I've got loads of ammo to go through with my trail carbine.
Background?
I'll buy all those 5.56 rounds, why not? No, they don't. What's the hunting REV? Is that the hunting shotgun or is that something else? Oh, it'd be hunting revolver, wouldn't it? That'd be what it is. I don't have that. I'll buy 4 stimpaks then. I have got 70 44 Magnum rounds, so it's not the end of the world.
Fine then.
Alright, who should we go take down next? Actually, I might go to that campsite where all the scorpions were, where I kept dying on one of the much earlier streams, because they're going to be no match for me now. Now, if you want to see the Bozar in action, although that's not going to be super effective against the rad scorpions because of how tough they are, but the Grand will be effective.
Can't run from me.
As you can see, the rad scorpions aren't much of a match for 308. Which gun are you on about? The Bozar's 5.56. This is in 308, although the real Garand is 30.06. But this particular one's 308 in the game, I guess, because they didn't want to bother adding 30.06 for one gun. Although I think there were Garands rechambered for 308 later on. Right, okay, let's use the Bozar on those ghouls. The only problem with the Bozar is it's not that accurate. That's the only thing I don't like with it. It's got like a scope on it and everything. That you can see that it's inherently got quite a bit of spread. Let's just try it now. I'm a bit closer to them. Yeah, it hurts them when you hit them. It's just too much spread for my liking. Oh, that sounds good, Mike. Let's see how much damage the trail carbine does to them. If I can land a hit on them. There we go. I think that's like a one-hit kill on them. Although I don't want to waste it on things like ghouls, the ammo for this. I'm not going to go completely down into that area because I know it's really irradiated. I don't have loads of radaway on me, so for now I'll not bother going down there, because they don't generally have all that good loot on them, the ghouls. Oh, you mean how Americans, or some Americans, pronounce carbine? Yeah, it's carbine. Although, to be honest, it's one of those things that doesn't really matter, does it? That I'd always say carbine. That's the problem with this, is it seems to be much shorter range than most of the service rifles. So while it technically does more damage as shot, and you know, it's got a scope on, which is nice and everything, it's a bit annoying that despite the fact it's got a scope, it's actually got less effective range in a sense. And see, Boone's getting all the kills with his hunting rifle now. I got that one. Isn't that Gavea how it's pronounced? I'm assuming it's not Gavea or something. Because if it's German, it'd be Gavea. Sturmgewehr. Was the GM30 in good condition? Because the issue of a lot of GM30s is obviously they're just falling apart due to how cheaply they were made at the time. I'm wondering if there's any more stuff around Camp Guardian, because I went all the way out there and there didn't seem to be anything here. I find it weird this gun's got a wooden handle, but everything else is like aluminium or whatever. It's very strange. Up close, this gun's actually pretty good. It's just at a distance it seems to not be as good as a regular one. See, it doesn't do even too bad damage to the giant red scorpions, but it's definitely not my most effective gun against them. I'll go up those extra set of steps in a moment. See if this leads anywhere. I'm trying to remember what the good thing I knew was for anti-nausea, but I can't actually think now. How much damage does a shotgun do to these guys? Yeah, shotgun's fairly good against them. I've actually been quite lucky at the moment because my ulcerative colitis is generally always there. I've had a period recently where I've been eating really unhealthily and it's actually in complete remission at the moment, so I'm definitely not going to complain about that. But the problem with it is the doctors don't actually really know which diet you should use for it, so there's not an actual, you know, like proper guide you can look up other than doing an elimination diet to see what works for you. But at the moment I've been eating loads of greasy food and I've actually been a lot better, so I'm really not going to complain about that at all. Okay, so there's a thing up here. The shotgun's fun. Power fist, yeah, why not? I'll take that. Power fist, yeah, I can use that to repair the other one. Another power fist. Have the 5.56 rounds. Don't need a coffee mug. 3 weight rounds. Yep, have those. Don't need those. Cool. Yeah, what I've been eating at the moment that's like obviously not good for me at all is putting loads of vegetable oil in a baking tray, putting a load of frozen oven chips in there with it, cooking that on like the highest gas setting for about 30 minutes. You know, and routinely getting the tray out and shaking it so it turns the chips over to get proper crispy fried chips, pouring them out with all the grease onto a plate, then mixing a bowl full of mayonnaise and barbecue sauce together. And having that as a dip, which normally would absolutely play hell with my stomach, but over the last few, like the last week or so I've been doing that, I've actually been in a lot better health, so I don't know what's going on, but I'm very happy about it. I'm not playing for Old World Blues at the moment. Can I go in that cave down there? That's good as long as you're actually trying to lose weight, because the issue I have is always trying to gain weight, where at the moment I'm eating over 3,000 calories a day and I'm still not gaining weight very well. I think I've already been in here. Is that just the bit that's a sudden drop there? It's quite blurry, isn't it, the thing? There we go, it's actually gone into proper lighting now. Ooh, that's worth 99999. Right, I'll take those then. Oh, there's 5 of them in here. Bloody hell. Okay, I've already been down there. Oh, not down this bit, but I think this is the same cave I've been in before. Just I came in from a different direction. You couldn't get all the way up. If I'm thinking of the right cave, maybe this is a totally different one. Oh, lake look. Oh.
Oh, thank God. I didn't think I'd ever see another human face down here. You must be the backup I've been calling for. Where are the rest of your men? Shit. Do you have any damn idea what lives in these caves? We need to get out of... We need to go now! I don't know, some kind of man-fish freak like the one I killed over there. I'd heard fishermen spin old tales of lake lurks swimming in the water. I always thought they were just bullshit mermaid stories. Thanks a lot, Doc. I think I should be able to walk out of here now. I don't want to risk running into a pack of those freaks alone, though. Are you crazy? You haven't seen what they did to the other... Alright, you have a point. They were good men and deserve better. Can't guarantee I'll be much help against their numbers, but I'll do what I can. Chances are we won't get out of here alive anyway.
Yeah, but I've got a shotgun. No, it's a grenade. Okay. Oh, he died before I could even enter that to shoot him. Is that an exit?
Thanks for getting me out of there. Oh. I know, but now that I can see the way out, I'm gonna start heading back to California now. If you find my friends, please return their dog tags to the instant. If they won't listen, do what you can to make them listen.
Oh, I thought he said he was leaving, but now he's running off that way. Never mind. Ah, this is the bit I've been in before. Well, if he's going to get killed, nothing I can do to help him now. He's run off. No, I've not got the new Metro. I may get it eventually, but I'm not in any hurry to do it. I'm certainly not going to buy it when it's only on the Epic Store thing. Or maybe this was a different cave, didn't it? Quite a lot of them down here. Let's go back to the shotgun then. At least they've got quite a bit of ammo on them. Depends how you mean getting rid of asbestos. If it's in your house, call an asbestos removal service. If it's in a filter, don't open the filter, just don't use it. Oh, there's that guy. Wow, he shouldn't have run off, should he? I quite like in this that the shotgun sort of shot doesn't actually completely disperse after like 5 yards like it does in a lot of games. It's a very blue looking cave. Alright, let's do the most dangerous thing in the world, go cave diving. Luckily I have a quick save function. Unlike people who go cave diving in real life and die. Right, let's go find a trader with a load of money. See if gun runners have regenerated their money yet, and then I'll sell my stuff to them.
Welcome, sir. Or
Now, if you've got the asbestos in a bag, you'll just have to comply with whatever your local laws are for disposal of asbestos. Oh wow, I haven't even got to the 45-70 rifles yet, but that'll be good when I get to those. Does he have any unique guns? 50 cal SMG. What's the brush gun? Oh, that's the 45-70 rifle. That'd be pretty good. I mean, I could afford it, but I've got no point in getting it just yet. I'll come back a bit later on and get it. This is on the PC. Right, let's go to that place where there's like the secret Deathclaw area and see if I can take him out. There's not actually a quick travel spot to it, is there? It's like I think directly east of here somewhere. I know it's on this side of the river. I can't remember where the exact spot is that you go up to find it. We'll start at this mine place and then we'll work our way along. Oh yeah, I have seen him sell the medicine stick before. I've not bought it, but I'll get the medicine stick when I actually buy it. Yeah, I tried it a bit before when I wasn't streaming and died over and over. It's that bit down there, isn't it? You can see where it is, because you can see where the gap is in the rock. You can go up. If I can bait the death claws out slowly enough, I can kill them all with the battle rifle. Oh, actually, I've got the even better gun for it, haven't I? I've got this one. Oh, not this one. I meant the 45, not 45, the 44 rifle. Oh, was there a guy behind me or something hitting me with a machete? Oh yeah, there he is. That's alright, I've already got the Garand, so I don't need a hunting rifle. That guy's still alive, or did Boom get him? Ah, there he is, cowering down there. Oh, I didn't want to take all. Oh well, I can sell all that stuff later on. See if I could grab his eyeball there, but apparently not. I don't think I've got that camo unless it's one that goes by several names, because I know a lot of camos have several names. Right, okay, let's go see if we can kill those death claws. I'm gonna want this for the death claws. I take it this is outside of their like draw distance range, so I'm actually gonna have to get closer before I can start fighting them. Or sniping them, whichever the case may be. I just don't want to break my legs going down here. I don't know if you missed a bit earlier in the stream, but I said don't keep sort of saying stuff like that to me because it really pisses me off when I'm playing a game. I know you're probably trying to be helpful, and I sort of appreciate that, but I really hate it when I'm streaming and people keep constantly saying go get this gun, go get that gun, go to this place, go to that place. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just sort of saying don't carry on doing it, because the problem I have on some of these streams is I'll tell somebody to stop and they just carry on regardless. But the riot shotgun hasn't actually started appearing in gun runners yet, because I've kept trying to get it and I haven't been able to get it yet, which is I'm using the hunting shotgun at the moment. Right, okay, let's see if I can take on these Deathclaws. Where are they? Last time I came up here, there was loads of Deathclaws up here. I'll quickly click on my skills for you so you can see. So I'm level 19. There's my skills. Hope it's tasty, Mike. Where are the Deathclaws? This area is normally crawling with them. No, the only mod I have on is one that disables radio music. So I can't get a copyright strike from a song randomly coming on the radio. Right, for whatever reason the Deathclaws have despawned up here, which is a shame because I was going to shoot them. Right, let's go somewhere else then. Is that anything down there? No, it just looks like some rocks. Well, as I said when I was playing earlier, the Deathclaws were here. And they kicked my ass, so now I've got better equipment, they've despawned. I'm going to go to the west area where the special vault is, and I'm sure some of you know which vault I'm on about. Well, I obviously like this game, I wouldn't be playing it, would I? Oh, I won't bother wasting this sort of ammo on him. I'm trying to remember the actual location I need to go to, but it's somewhere along here. At the moment, 19,908. Yeah, the problem with the bows are it's definitely not worth the massive cost of it, just simply because it's so inaccurate at range. Like, the regular service rifle's a lot more accurate than the bows are. There's the Chinese pistol one that was basically the Mauser C96. The thing I hated with Fallout 3 is how bad the textures were on some of the guns. Like the Chinese assault rifle, which is basically the AK type thing, has such a bad handguard texture. I always end up using the G3 in it just because it will set me, just because it looks so much better. On this playthrough NCR, but I'm not doing the main quest. I'm aware this stream's gone on for nearly 2 hours now, but I'm probably going to quickly do, or as quickly as I can do, that vault that's near here, the really interesting one. Which is probably one of my favourite vaults in all the Fallout games. Yeah, I'm on about the green belt. There we go. Oh, we're levelling up just before we go into the vault. Okay. Let's put all my points into repair now. We'll do another point with Swift Learner. Right, we'll do a proper save. Yeah, quite a few times. The problem is it's one of those games I'll rarely actually do the main quest and finish it. I think I've only ever done the main quest once. Most of the time I just do a lot of the side quests and just mess about. Oh, there's one right there. Shotgun might be fairly good in here actually, considering how tight quarters it is. I guess that's a little bit of a plant stuck up there. Yeah. Might just put the conventional ammo in this for now. Right, where was the exit to this room then? Guess that bit on that side. Actually, no, I'm not going to be able to get up there, am I? Maybe a bit further along. Do you mean hardcore? I've never really played actual hardcore mode. I'm playing on hard at the moment, but no, not hardcore mode where you have to keep eating and drinking. Although I've got that DLC installed that basically means you cheat at that because it keeps saying you take a sip from your Vault 13 canteen, whatever it is. Is this not the way out then? Ah, there we go. Oh, that was a pointless corridor then, if that's blocked off like that. Can't even get in the locker. Not that I know of, Peach. I might actually end this stream fairly soon and carry on in this place tomorrow. Because I remember this being quite a big vault. Don't actually know, Peach. So probably not. Can't actually get out this way, can I? Oh, what's the guy doing there? What? I've only played the original Halo 1 or 2. Assuming though it's on the other side of it. No, you can't walk on them, you have to kill them with a weapon. I'll just go and check this one again, but I take it you mean it's on the other side of a stairwell or on a different stairwell than this one, because there's nothing in this one. The locker wouldn't let me open it. I have all the DLC, as I've said repeated times. Because there's another block stairway, but can't get anything from there. Well, anyway, I've not found it yet, but I'm going to save the game and finish this stream here, and we can carry on tomorrow with New Vegas, because I've been streaming about 2 hours now. So, yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the stream. And see you tomorrow. I might stream tomorrow afternoon rather than tomorrow evening. I'll just have to see what I'm doing when it's convenient. See ya.